Travelers, we have made our way to EPCOT for part 4 of our slow crawl around EPCOT's International Flower and Garden Festival. And last we stopped was back here at the funnel cake stand, but we're not getting a funnel cake today because I think I'm going to add that to the Joffrey's journey that we're going to take at the end of this series. So funnel cake has to wait. It's kind of like a reward, but we're going to start right here in America. Right here, we have 5 items, I believe, on our map today in section 4. Let me get our map. There's our section 4 right there. 5 items. We're going to give those a try. As you can tell, it's a absolutely gorgeous day. Beautiful day. So come along and let's see what EPCOT has to offer us on our part 4 of our slow crawl around the Flower and Garden Festival. Before we head to our day 4 locations, we got to stop by the pin trading area. I found a whole bunch of gift cards. I'm going to see, I know one of these has got some money left on it, but I'm going to see if there's any money left on any of these. Remember, they never expire. So if you've got gift cards laying around the house, make sure you bring them with you to check to see if there's anything left on them. I will usually either check over here at Pin Traders or the little gift shop over here on the left-hand side by Spaceship Earth, but Pin Traders right now isn't that busy, so we're going to go in there and take a look, see how much we got left on our gift cards. Okay, score. So on this card, I've got some money left, and on all 3 of these, I've got some money left. So always check your gift cards. Don't get rid of them. And remember, you can keep adding to your gift card, or you can put them all together if you go to the gift card app. But I just came over here to check my totals, and I've got a little bit of money on from 77 cents to $23. I don't know which is which, but now we're going to go try some food. As you can tell, it is absolutely gorgeous. Blue skies. It's about 85 degrees. Beautiful. Crowd so far don't seem too bad. I am here on a Thursday, so I had to wait till 11:30 when the booths open. Oh, it looks like we got some tour groups up in the place. Heading down my favorite part of the park. And then we're heading to location 4 on today's journey. As always, good morning, Walt, but of course my favorite location in the park. I love this location. Absolutely beautiful. Just happened to walk by early and Elsa was back here having a meltdown. It was a little Elsa and she was not having it already this morning, but look at this, look at this. Still need to come over and do a topiary tour. But, oh, I wonder if the Uncrustables are available. Maybe I can go over there and get an Uncrustable before I head to Area 4. But, of course, these are the mainstay guys. Right here. Mickey, Pluto, Minnie, and, of course, Chip and Dale right there. Uncrustable acquired. They had strawberry or apple cinnamon today. So I went with the apple cinnamon because it was really good. I was hoping for a raspberry, but that's okay. They didn't have that today because I need a little nutrition to get to my location 4 because it's straight across the lake in America. So we got to head there. So which way should I go? Should we go right or should we go left? Now, to the guide, we should go right because that's how the guide goes. But I think it's shorter this way. So we're gonna go this way today and take a look at this way. If you guys know which route is shorter to America from the center here, let me know because I think it's shorter this way. But we shall see. But that's where we're heading, right across the lagoon there to America. We did have some travelers request, where are the pins for the festival? And they're right here in Island Traders. We're gonna go in and take a look at them real quick, but as we head around to America. So that is the pin wall there, and there's the accessories, the pin boards, the starting kits. They got the bubble figments in the carts right there. And then you come over here, the specialty pins, mystery sets are right here. The limited edition flower and garden pins will be right here. That is where you find your flower and garden or any festival pins. I haven't seen this before, the new Dream Finder shirt. That's pretty cool. Right there. And Figment merchandise. All there. Epcot Center, old school style right there. And a little figment right there. Just got done in Pin Traders. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But we've had several of our travelers ask us, where do I get the pins? Where do I get the pins? It's right there. Right there, Island Traders. So the booth right here should start opening. Remember, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the booths don't open until 11:30 and they close at 8:30. Remember that. So it's really an hour less of the booths being open. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it is 11 to 9. So I know that's one big change this year, and we keep saying it in every video. That's why I usually come a little bit later, but it's also a little bit warmer. So it's not too bad today though. Okay, now let's make the journey. Travelers, before we begin this journey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, that notification bell if you'd like to know when we're posting our next content, and don't forget to share us with your friends and family, and just enjoy the channel. This is where our journey will take us today, from America right over here. The big circle right there, that's a funnel cake stand. So we're coming back to that. So we got America, and there's another stand over there, then Italy, and then there's a stand in Germany and another stand in Germany. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items we should be able to try today. And I don't believe there's any alcoholic beverages on this one, so we should get all 5. Up first is Magnolia Terrace right over here. And of course, you know, we got to get pictures of what we're going to eat, because I eat with my eyes half the time. Looks like we got David Doss here today doing a little signing. So if you're looking for a print or an art print of Disney's, David Doss is right there, and he will actually sign your print for you. Booth just opened. They're working on Tiana there, repairing her, trimming her up, making her look beautiful for the rest of the festival right there. Always love seeing that. But Magnolia Terrace. Wonder what I should get over here. Magnolia Terrace right there for the Flower and Garden Festival. The blackened shrimp po' boy. Sounds good. Grilled Gulf oysters. Spicy chicken gumbo or bananas foster. I'm not going to get the bananas foster because I had the Uncrustable. So I got to get either the spicy chicken gumbo or the blackened shrimp po' boy. Spicy chicken gumbo. What would you decide? What would you guys have here? Not getting the oysters, I know that, but they are Rockefeller, so maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's go up there and see what we're going to get. Travelers sitting here, as you can tell, Magnolia Terrace. And Mike from Michigan
Hello.
popped up and said, hello, traveler.
Absolutely.
So that's how we know each other. So he just wanted to say hello. I think what are you going to get here at Magnolia?
I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Maybe the shrimp.
I was either thinking that or the gumbo. Not really sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you decide. What should I get?
Oh.
Go ahead. Put him on a spot.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. It's all going to be
Shrimp.
good.
Shrimp. Let's go blackened shrimp.
There we go. We're going to go with the shrimp. That sounds great.
Excellent.
Mike, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too. I just wanted to tell you one thing that really touched my heart. And
What's that?
That is when you were there at the end of the Mama Melrose restaurant part.
Yes.
You know, when they were closing down.
Yep.
You had that final. My grandmother brought us here when we were young, and that was her favorite restaurant.
Really?
And it brought a tear to my eye to see that restaurant and just think about the memories with my grandmother.
That's awesome.
Great,
that touches my heart. Now, not to say a menu or two might not have made it home with me. I'm not sure about that, but that's why we do this channel, just for the memories, just to show everything. It's not always going to be here. It's going to change, but hey, I'm glad you were able to enjoy that video.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for thanks for saying hello. This is what we got. Me and Mike got one of these. He's actually joining me right here. He's over there.
Hi.
For this little review. but it is the blackened shrimp po' boy. I haven't seen this, but you know, the camera always needs to eat first, so have to get a good picture of that, and we'll give it a try. I will have to say, this is one of the first times I've ever been joined by a fellow traveler, but that is the shrimp po' boy right there. Mike is enjoying his, so hopefully this is good. Hopefully it's not too hot, but I think there's some water fountains back here. Yeah, right back here. So in case it gets too hot, I can go get some a drink. I didn't get a bottled water, of course, but I had to get something nutritious because I had the Uncrustable up front. So, oh yeah, and my what are these called? Gift cards. And I think one of them's got 77 cents. So we'll see which one has 77 cents as we go along on this journey. Here we go. Cheers, everyone. That sauce is good.
I like the sauce, yes. Yes, indeed. Not too spicy, but there's a little flavor, a little kick.
Exactly. And the shrimp is not rubbery. You know how sometimes they can overcook it?
Yeah, shrimp is good.
I'd get this again. And I like the sub roll. It's almost like a Publix sub roll. But it's good. Definitely give this a try if you come to the Flower and Garden Festival. It's well worth it. I think there's a drink along the way I've got to try over there at the Fife and Drum little booth. I'm not really sure, but we'll find it as we go along. Next stop will be Italy. You know, everybody's favorite booth. It's always controversial. You guys either love it or hate it or hate it or hate it, but we're going to give it a try. But I'm going to finish my po' boy first and talk a little bit more to Mike. And for those wondering, yes, they have topiaries in America. Starting off on a good note, Magnolia Terrace there. Tiana looking her best right there. Look at her. But that was actually very tasty. I liked that po' boy. It was really good. I'd definitely get it again. Thank you, Mike, for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed your po' boy as well. Had a great talk. Talked about The Chosen. He's a big Chosen fan. I'm a big Chosen fan. If you haven't seen Chosen, definitely worth a watch. Season 6 is getting ready to come out, so it's going to be a little tough one, but we're going to definitely watch it. But now we got to go find another item, and I think it's in one of these quick serve areas out by the barbecue. I know it's somewhere, but just look at this EPCOT. That's worth the topiary view right there. Okay, let's go find our next item. My other American item I thought was at Fife and Drum, but it wasn't. And then I thought it was over here by Smokehouse, and it isn't. It's back over here by the funnel cake stand. I always forget there's a stand by the funnel cake stand. I just walk past it all the time. So let's go over there. And it's a non-alcoholic item. I could have had it with the po' boy. Could have made like a little lunch with it. Oh well. Let's head over this way. So there's the funnel cake stand. It's Block and Hans. And I always forget about this because it's like just in the back. But they do have an item here. And I see the picture. So we'll go take a look at that. And I do believe it's non-alcoholic, so I get to try this one. That is their item right here, the frozen wild berry lemonade for $6.29. Minute Maid lemonade, Minute Maid strawberry smoothie, and wild berry syrup with popping candy. And the candy's down at the bottom. But it is non-alcoholic, so we get to give this a try. And this is what we are dealing with. So we have the wild berry lemonade here. You can get this alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I got a non-alcoholic, $6.29, I believe was the price. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. But for all you pop rock lovers out there in the world, they put a whole pack of pop rocks on the bottom of this. And you do get them in the straw. So, but it's actually kind of tasty. Okay, next location will be Italy. I will see you guys there. Of course, the America Pavilion there. There's the sound stage. Michelle always watches TikTok, and she showed me the granny that attacked Rick Springfield. She really didn't attack him. She just wanted a hug from Rick Springfield. Probably remembers him from General Hospital. We'll go back that far. Anybody remember that? But this is where they do all the Eat to the Beats and the Garden Rocks on all that series is done right here in EPCOT. For anybody that's coming, there's some show times, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. March is over, April, and we're getting ready to get into May. Air Supply, I think, is coming here pretty soon. You know, as the Candlelight Processional, I've never done this also. I've never came to a concert series. I've always wanted to come see Sheila E. during Food and Wine. I believe that's when she usually comes. So maybe this year we'll come see Sheila E. Crowds are looking really nice. Very nice. Beautiful day, of course. It is a Thursday while I'm here. I always film on Thursdays for this series, so I am here on Thursday. Joffrey's, you know, we'll be coming back to do the Joffrey's Crawl. Going to do all 4, maybe the 5th booth outside, but they have nothing special out there. But heading to Italy. Why isn't the gelato stand? They need some gelato for the Flower and Garden Festival, like an orange gelato. We have made it to Italy. The Primavera Kitchen, the most controversial booth in EPCOT ever during any festival. And they got the Installata, the arancini, or the raspberry cheesecake. Gonna keep it simple. But you know what? I might try not a sweet thing. I think I'm gonna go for something different. Let's go see what I get. And here we go, the arancini from the Italy Pavilion. I will have to say they might have some of the best tables right beside the lagoon, right behind the cash register area. But that is right there, the 2 arancinis. They are $8.26, I believe, with tax. No discounts here, nothing like that. But we're going to give these a try. Yes, I could have got a cheesecake, I know that, but I didn't. I got the arancini. You know, Italy always gets ragged on, you know. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but they do. But they do. I don't know. Here we go. Arancini. Huh. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Oh, man. Hold on one second. This is the arancini from Italy, and you get 2 balls, but I forgot to film it before I started eating it. This arancini is risotto, beef ragu, peas, parmesan, and tomato sauce right there, and it was $8.26 after the tax. But you do get 2. I ate the first one, and now let's talk about it. I will have to say this is my 3rd item, and I enjoy this. I think it's really good. I think it's not bad. I mean, the price is a little high, but remember, Italy is like France and like Japan. They run their own booths. They're not Disney ran. They're ran by the countries. So sometimes the prices are a little higher in France, Japan, and here because of that reason. But the risotto's nice. It's not mushy. I thought it'd be a little too mushy, but it's not here. Let's see if I can show you the inside of that. That's what it looks like in there. But I'd get this again. This doesn't bother me at all. I mean, there's only 2 in here, so you could share it with one more person, but not bad. Okay, Italy. You're making progress. Making progress. Still got some of my strawberry shake. And look at my view. I mean, what a great view of EPCOT. Got 2 more items to go. And then we will be done with this segment 4, day 4. You guys know, I still don't know what to call this. We may figure it out by the time we get to Joffrey's. Heck, I don't know. But I'm going to go and finish my arancini, drink some more of my drink, and then we're heading to Germany. We're making our way to Germany. There's 2 places there, Summerfest and the German market. We got to try 2 more items. As we make our way, don't forget the the information I like to tell you every time we come to Epcot. But the train tracks there, remember, they were brought for the very first Flower and Garden Festival, and they were supposed to go away, but it stayed. But this is an expansion pad, so let's go see if they got the banners for this year's Flower and Garden. And just as you can see from the city center there, the banners are up. Love sharing that fact about the train. Anybody that listen, you guys that watch the videos, I just think that's one of the coolest things. Topiary in Germany, which we did America. I didn't see one. Oh, I gotta go back to Italy. Hold this thought. I almost missed these topiaries in Italy. I had to walk all the way back over here to see Lady and the Tramp right there. Okay, Now let's head back to Germany because there's some topiaries there I've got to go see. Back over at the flower display at Germany right here, but there are some topiaries here that might be the most popular of all of the flower and garden topiaries. Let's come over here by the Transportation to World Celebration at Germany, and right here you will have Snow White and Dopey right there. And then over on this side, you will have the remaining 6 dwarfs. But just look at the flowers, are absolutely gorgeous. They are coming out. It looks like end of April, beginning of May is always the best for the Flower and Garden Festival. June, it really starts to get a little bit too warm and the flowers start to wilt away. But that is the Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs topiary display here in Germany. So I know my last food booth is over here and Summerfest is back in here. So let's go there first to see what they have to offer. Summerfest right back here by my favorite EPCOT restaurant, the Beer Garden restaurant. I love Beer Garden. Make sure you stay. You'll see the bell displays there. And right up here, there's another display that happens. But Beer Garden is right there. And Summerfest is their little quick serve right over this way. So we're going to go see what they had to offer. These are their 2 offerings here at Germany at Summerfest. Of course, you know I'm not a big onion fan. Not going to get the alcoholic beverage, but we're going to go with one of these. I know, I didn't get anything at Summerfest, but I did get the pretzel bread pudding. I mean, come on. Look at that. I could swear this used to be bigger. It looks a little thin, but it's a pretzel bread pudding with a vanilla demi-glace, whatever. But we're going to give this a try. Did I need this? No. Did I want this? Yes. Here we go. Got people all around taking pictures with the dwarfs that are behind me. Let's see. I'm not been a big fan of this bread pudding, I will honestly say. This pretzel, but we'll see. Okay. This is not like the first time I've ever had this pretzel bread pudding. This is tasty. And there's just enough salt, maybe from the pretzels, I don't know. But this is tasty. This was $5.10 after tax. Oh yeah. This is a winner. I'd definitely get this again. Very shareable, at least 3 to 4 people, at least. Then it brings the cost down to $1.25 a person if you do 4. I like that. Okay, one more boot to go. Done with the pretzel bread pudding. I will have to say, maybe that's what we should all learn. Just because you don't like it the first time, don't mean you shouldn't give it another try. Because I wasn't thinking about that, but the 2 items they had at Summerfest for the festival, one was alcoholic and one was onion. I was not trying the onion one, so that bread pudding was there, and I said, you know what, we need to give this another try, and I'm glad I did. So one more place to hit here in Germany. And there's the Bauernmarkt here in Germany. The potato pancakes, $5.29. Toasted pretzel bread for $6.19. Or the warm cheese strudel, which I'm not going to get because it is a sweet, because it has the berry compote. It does look quite tasty though. But I think I'm going to go with the toasted bread right there, topped with black forest ham and melted cheese for $6.19. You head to Germany, by the way, if you look to the left, there's a little wishing well right there. That's where Snow White does her meet and greets, right there. And here we go in Germany. The Bauernmarkt, a farmer's market here in Germany. This is the toasted pretzel bread topped with black forest ham and melted cheese right there. And had to get me some Dasani because I've had a lot of sweets today. So a Dasani, and our last item right here is the toasted pretzel bread here in Germany. Found a great little table here in Germany to try my pretzel bread right there. $37.49 was the total spent today on our little adventure here. I will have to say there was nothing that I would not get again. I haven't tried the pretzel bread. Hold on, maybe I need to amend my thoughts. You know what? I'm tired of trying to handle this. God, there's so much cheese on this thing. Goodness gracious. Gee, makes Christmas. But I want to get the ham too. Here we go. Oh. There's like a bechamel underneath the top layer. Very, very tasty. I'd get this again. The pretzel bread in Germany, I'd definitely get again. Po' boy was absolutely wonderful. Made it even better. Got to share that experience with Mike, so loved that. Strawberry lemonade, it was okay. I'd get it again just to cool off. Italy, arancini, fantastic. I really enjoyed that dish. And then over at Summerfest, we got the pretzel bread pudding, which, like I said, I tried in the past, did not care for it, but really enjoyed it this time. So, episode 4, day 4, channel 4, whatever we want to call this, it was a success for our Flower and Garden Festival here at EPCOT. Today's was a big success. We enjoyed everything that we possibly had. If you guys know of anything I need to try during this or after this, maybe we'll come back and do a Traveler's Must Try video to where you guys can suggest stuff I need to go try. So until then, travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure. And some great cheesy bread and food is out there. Almost forgot, before we leave, we got to step into this little place right here and get Michelle's favorite snack.